We're going to get settled.
Okay, we're settled.
3, 2, 1 live.
3, 2, 1 live. Here we are, and ready to go. So Liz tells me I am ready to go. Okay, okay. So before we start anything, I need to say something.
Okay.
In this crazy world that we live in right now, and the fat cat's getting fatter and not caring about the little people, I want to encourage everyone to be supportive of your local food banks. We've got a couple of great organizations that are here in town that I need to run some money over to later on today. But the food banks are really struggling right now, and it's not just here in Utah. It's everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a thing on the news the other night of what they're doing in Denver, and I thought, good job. So I'm going to work on maybe a little discount here if you bring some food in that we can take to the food pantry or stuff. So I'm working on it.
That'll be exciting.
Yes. Yeah. I'm working on a little newsletter, and so I'll put more information in there. But wherever you are, and if you can, give what you can. I mean, nobody needs to put a hardship on themselves, but there are people that are starving. Tessa came to the house the other day. She works at the alternative high school here in town, and she was telling me about a little mama that came in that they have no food for their family, and their power is going to be shut off. This is so sad.
It is so sad.
This is really sad. So give what you can, please, and thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, think about that. Okay, well, we have stuff, and Liz told me I have to shut my big mouth and get.
We do. We have a class.
We have a class at 10,
which is exciting. Someone actually mentioned that the other day. They said the store looks really empty.
Well, it is.
So maybe we should mention we've been doing our Village Vibes over here for most of the time, for quite a while. And we're in our classroom space, and it is fairly empty, except for when we fill it with quilters.
Like we did Thursday and Friday of last week. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun here last week. We did a little retreat, except one of my gals that was in the retreat said, "Friend, you need to do one of these once a month."
Oh, that'd be a lot.
I said,
If that's all you did, yes. Like you didn't run a store.
So should I quit
do anything
and just be a retreat person?
If you can figure that out, maybe, but that'd be the only way it could happen.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of work,
but
it was
we
so
went
fun.
Live last week, so go watch our live from last week.
Mystery.
And I probably need to upload that to YouTube so we don't lose it because Facebook will drop it. But
there you go. There you go. So
fun. It was really fun. We filled it up. So no, the store is still next door, completely full.
Yes. Oh,
you don't need to worry
and then
about that.
some, and then some. So yeah, we are over here so that it's a little quieter over here, and then if customers start coming in, we're not over there.
We have a good table. We have set up. I have power.
Yeah.
It just works
good.
A little bit. And we're working on a new setup actually for Village Vibes. I don't have a for sure date
soon
yet.
Which is soon. Coming soon.
But we'll have some new tools and tricks that we can do that maybe you guys won't notice, but it'll make our lives easier, and we're excited. So.
Yes, we're really excited. Okay, we got to get on the ball here and talk about some things. Do we want to talk about this first, or show
let's talk about some Block of the Months first?
Oh, let's talk about Block of the Months first. Okay. Oh, we're so excited, and we've shown you Julie's little. Actually, wait. Should we do them in order?
Sure.
Okay, so this.
We've shown you
I'm so excited.
Part of this one before. Actually, a couple of times.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have, because this was Fran's crazy that she seemed to think she was just going to whip right out of the retreat.
It's probably technically sideways, but it fits better on the camera.
But I finished the binding on this last night, so every once in a while I do get something done. It takes a hot minute, but sometimes I really do. So this one is finished. Now we are actually 2 months into this one, I think.
So if you signed up now, you would get 2 months right away, and then you would get, it's a 6-month block month, so it's not too long.
No.
And then the next one charges in a couple weeks in November. So.
And what is that one called, ma'am?
That's called Primrose Sewing Bird, and I will
it's a laundry
link that on our website or on the live right now.
So it's a laundry basket pattern and fabrics, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not a real blue person. I love that one.
I do too.
I really, really like that one. So that one is up and going already. Our next one that's going to be started. Oh my God, I have been going crazy lately with doing Block of the Months because there's some beautiful ones. Oh, and next year, Liz just barely took home one.
Oh, I know I did. I'm very excited.
It's patriotic.
Oh, I love red, white, and blue.
It's
and
so
flags and stars.
So
fantastic.
All the things.
That one I think will start January.
I think so, because I think the fabric is supposed to come in December.
Uh-huh.
So I believe that one will start in January, just in time for what? Your 200th. It's our 200th.
Oh, our 200th episode?
No.
Or no, what?
Years.
Oh, yeah, our...
Next year.
Bison?
How many? 250. I lost 50 years somewhere along there. Well, you know, it's a good thing I have people that keep track of me around here. Thank you,
That's exciting.
Christine.
No, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And Block of the Months are so nice because you get to kind of break up the cost of the kit. You get to break up
the work,
especially if you stay up to date. But even if you don't stay up to date and you get behind, you just pull out that section, work on the next one, and move on. And I really, really like Block of the Months.
Yeah, I do too. It's not quite so overwhelming, but I wish I would have done that one.
Well, those of us who do the samples don't get to do the Block of the Month version. We don't get that as an option. No, you just hurry up, get that done. Anyway, so Julie's cute, Witches of Salem, or Salem the
Witches,
village,
the village of the Salem, all the witches.
Let's see, the village of Salem, 1692. So that's available on our website. I'll click that one. That one is hanging up behind the register.
And Julie brought the 5th one in yesterday.
So it has 10 kind of smaller blocks and then a large, bigger block at the bottom. And it is fantastic. So, and that one is wool. So if you like wool applique,
it's beautiful.
It's fantastic. And the blocks are the perfect size to travel with.
They are.
Perfect size. If you guys are going on trips or doing road trips or anything for the holidays or anything, it really is a perfect size.
It is.
And that one starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. So if you don't sign up before tomorrow, just sign up anytime after and we'll have block one.
I think we have 8 or 9 spots left for that.
Yeah, we are over halfway sold out on that one.
Because every time Julie would bring another one in, we'd have all of our ladies, well, a lot of our ladies that love the wool would say, oh, sign me up. I'm like, well, I can't sign you up yet because we got to finish figuring it out. So as soon as we figured it out, we called those ladies that were on the waiting list, and that's why half the spots are already gone.
Yep.
So anyway, that one's going to be amazing. What's our next one that's on here? Which one starts
Arabella. I guess we should have mentioned Arabella. It started a couple of days ago.
Oh, it's
last
so
week.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's hanging in the corner of the store.
It's big.
It's fantastic. I'll link that one so you guys can see that. That's the nice thing about this is you guys can just go check out the links that I post.
You can just look at those.
And it's a medallion style quilt.
And it's big.
And it is big.
84.5 by 84.5, our notes say. And that one is a 12-month. It's $22.99 a month. And there is a $5 registration fee with all of our Block of the Months that we do. So so that one just barely started on the 29th. Yes, so that one just started. And then our next one, Forever Flowers is gorgeous. Christiane is just finishing up on those right now as we speak back there. So, and that one starts on the 13th. That one is 10 months and it's $26.49 a month. It's 66 by 78 inch, and it is finished and hanging.
Yeah, we have that one hanging, so you can see that one as well. So that one's super exciting. And then just the last one, which we have something to show you.
Oh my goodness, we sure do. So, not last week, but the week before, Lizzie and I went out to Colorado.
Yeah, which we talked about.
We did talk about that. And so all the way out in the car and all the way home in the car. So one of my friends is doing the store sample for us, but she doesn't love applique, especially not needle turn. I love needle turn applique. I'm not fast and I'm not perfect, but I really do like doing it. So I've been working on this little block.
It's so beautiful.
It's really going to be pretty.
And this is the center square of the quilt.
Yep.
I just posted a link so you guys can go see the picture.
Yeah.
And that is the only applique.
That's
so if you don't like applique or you just want to work on it slowly or whatever, this is a perfect one.
And you don't have to do needle turn.
Yeah.
You know, you can do your applique any way that you like to. I love needle turn applique because it forces me to kind of
be slow. Slow down.
Slow down. Slow down.
Okay, so let me show you. I also finished something.
It's so good. Look at this.
But guess what? I texted you last night. I don't think you saw it, but I said, look what happens when I stay home. I get stuff done. So this one we have kits available. It's not a block of the month.
It's not, but look at that.
Look how pretty it is.
That turned out so pretty, Miss Liz. I love it.
All of these blocks here, you pair up your own fabrics that you like. So if you made this quilt, it could look totally different than mine because you pair up the fabrics you like.
So this was a little mystery one that we did. That was our last retreat that we did. We did it as a mystery. And you had an option. I think so.
I think it was in June.
You could choose to do, these are mostly Kim Deal. There might be a piece or two that's not, but mostly Kim Deal. The other one was a red, white, and blue one that we did. And so Liz did this sample and I did the red, white, and blue. The red, white, and blue kits are all gone, but we do have a couple of those kits left next door.
And actually I'll go link that so that you guys can see it because it's up on our website. So if you happen to like that one, it's not too big.
No. It's darling.
It's really fun.
Pretty.
It was fun to make.
They are fun.
There's 16 blocks and you make them in pairs. So that's only 8 kind of chunks.
Right.
And then the borders, you have those flying geese borders.
Flying geese borders.
But anyway, it was really fun to make. I really, really had fun with it.
It's cute. It's really a cute one.
I swear I saw that it was up here.
Wait.
But did I miss it?
Well, ma'am,
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure. Oh, you're still in block of the month.
No,
are you? Oh no, you're not.
Kits.
Oh,
I swear I saw it a few minutes ago. Oh well.
Things disappear, right?
I'll make sure that one gets up so you guys can see that one.
Good
but
job.
that one's available now and it's ready to go. And just kind of a smaller project if you don't want something huge like the big block of the months we have. It's so funny. Sometimes I want something big. Sometimes I want something small.
Right.
Sometimes I want one of each.
Always one of each. And going on at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Always. Well, you know what? Talking about the flying geese is going to lead us right into our next thing kind of that we wanted to talk about. So we're going to talk about being wasteful. Wasteful?
Yes.
Wasteful. In our sewing.
Yes.
In our quilting.
Yeah.
So Liz had a comment one time or where did you hear that?
So I was at my aunt's house sewing and she used to teach embroidery classes and she would teach people, and this is good sewing machine practices anyway, so we'll explain it to you, but you should never pull your thread back through your machine if you're going to unthread it or whatever. You should never pull it back through. That'll pull dust and lint and everything back
Mess up your tension disc.
Through your tension discs, and you don't want that. So you have a couple of options. One is to just snip it, and I kind of try and snip it as close as I can to the top of the machine, and then I pull it out the bottom of the needle, and then that keeps everything flowing the correct direction. The other option you have is to kind of manually unthread it and walk the thread back through the tension
I got time
disc.
for that.
So, but the story is that one of her students said, I am never going to cut my thread and pull it down through the needle because I measured once and that's 17 inches of thread that I could be using. So it just got me thinking about things that are truly wasteful and things that have a purpose. And so to me, that 17 inches of thread, it wasn't used in a quilt, but it still had a purpose. And I wasn't being just willy-nilly wasteful. It wasn't like I pulled and tried to pull out, 300 inches of thread.
And you're not doing that every single time like you're finishing a piece and I piece with the same color thread always.
I have two that I switch back and forth with. I have a very white And then I have a gold that I'm using right now because I have a cone of it. So I'm using the cone.
Use the cone. Good plan. Good plan.
Anyway, so we'll talk about a little bit of waste, but I calculated on Aurifil 17 inches of thread is half a penny.
I can do half a penny, especially since half a penny is a fraction of what it's going to cost you to take your machine.
That's true.
To have it serviced if you've screwed up that tension disc. And that can be hundreds of dollars. So I'm good for half a penny.
Half a penny. Yeah. So it just got me thinking, what is something that we do?
Oh, but you have to round up. So now, because you're not going to, because they're not making
pennies anymore. So, we'll still round it to a penny because everyone's got a penny in their car or their change drawer or their purse. Or
I wonder if people are going to start hoarding pennies.
Ooh. Well, there are collectors at them now.
Well, this is true.
That's true.
This is true.
So, anyway, so what really is wasteful, what really is useful, and I think it's kind of an opinion thing. Some people have different opinions about what's wasteful and what's not. So, for example, while you're cutting out a kit or a project, and you have a piece of what size would you just throw away versus keep in your scraps?
Oh, I don't throw anything away because I put it in a bag for Shirley for her crumb quilts.
Because she keeps teeny tiny things.
Oh my gosh. She came to our quilt guild Saturday and did a demo trunk show for us.
Cool.
Oh my goodness. I'm not kidding. Some of those pieces don't even finish a quarter of an inch.
I think she keeps anything over 3/4 of an inch. I mean, if you keep a half an inch stuff, there's not much point in doing that. But 3/4 of an inch she saves. I don't. I will keep stuff 1.5 inches, but I won't keep anything less than 1.5 inches. Yeah.
For myself, I'm the same way. 1.5 inches.
But Shirley is very different.
She is.
Because she has a very specific purpose and she uses it.
She does. She makes fabric.
She really does.
She sews all these pieces together and creates fabric and then cuts it into blocks it's really cool. And we'll have her come and do another class for us again in the future because she's so good. But yeah, that's a good question. What size is big enough for you to keep? And sometimes when we're doing half square triangles, or if you're doing flying geese, that old rectangle and the 2 squares on the end.
Which we don't do very often,
I don't do that. There's a lot of waste on that.
There is a lot of waste.
There's a ton of waste on that. So my friend Rolane used to, this was in the days before the flying geese rulers and all that came out. She would keep all those little teeny tiny triangles. Oh my gosh, you guys, she had people bringing her pieces. She finally had to say, stop, I have enough. But yeah, so there's a lot of waste in that. And sometimes, and we go over this over and over and over and over and over again, read your pattern.
Yeah.
Know how you're making a particular unit. And if they're telling you to waste that much, is there another way that you could figure out to do that unit without all that extra waste?
Yeah. So anyway, just little questions like that, things in your sewing room that you can think of. Like when I make half squares, I'm almost always trying to do 2 at a time so that I can have less waste, right?
Less waste. And oversize them slightly.
And that to me is not waste.
1/8 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch to me is really, and sometimes I'm not even trimming off 1/8 of an inch. Sometimes if my seam is a little bit bigger or I pressed it maybe a little bit wonky, sometimes I'm ending up with nothing. But if I'm cutting that to the exact measurements, the 3/8 or the 7/8, sometimes my piece is not big enough.
Well, we're dealing with bias, we're dealing with humans, we're dealing with different machines, we're dealing with all
thread
sorts of
weights.
Things. So to me, oversizing slightly is not wasteful. I'm trading that little bit of waste for accuracy. And that to me is something I have to do.
Okay. So this is a little sample for the flying geese with the 2 square method that we love to do. So where those white lines are, that's cut away. That's going to be waste. However, I am not doing a rectangle and 2 squares on the side where I am losing those whole sides. This, even taking that into consideration, is way less waste than your rectangle and your squares. So, and I never chop my points off.
Yeah, me too.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. So a little bit of oversizing, trimming them down, I'm fine with that for waist. Now, I will say sometimes depends on who's writing the pattern, and is the pattern designer the same one that is designed the fabric? And because sometimes there's a lot of waste right there. I get it. Fabric companies want to sell their fabric. Designers that design fabric want to sell their fabric. Read through your pattern and see, do I really need 3 yards when really I could get away with 2.5?
Yeah.
So read, very important. Read through your pattern. Good morning, Sweet Sue. Read through your pattern and see. Now, another thing that on talking about thread wasting, I have leaders and enders. Always have a leader and ender that I'm working on. This is just a little block that I'm working on. I try and have a couple of my little design boards with my little blocks put together. So if I need to sew off on something, I can just put 2 pieces together. So that move on to my block I'm really working on. Or if I don't have boards made, I call this Harry. That's so I'm not wasting a ton of thread, that little tiny bit. And my Bernina wants to suck thread down in and make nests.
And sucks those little corners of little things, which luckily we don't deal with corners all the time. But
no.
Yeah, and my machine is actually very thread savvy. Like it will cut my threads for me, and I don't have to have long tails, and I really do appreciate that. So I don't need it all the time, but I have a Harry sitting by my sewing table.
Keeps me company.
And I have a leaders and enders project. I just need to pull my baskets back out and set it by my machine.
Yeah. So leaders and enders are a great way that you're not wasting a lot of thread when you're doing that.
And if you haven't checked out leaders and enders before,
go. Bonnie Hunter.
What's her blog?
Quiltville.
It's Quiltville.
I think it's Quiltville
blog or something.
Yeah.
If you search Bonnie Hunter, leaders and enders, go see some of her projects. And she's got a lot of free blog posts, a lot of stuff. And
she's a lovely lady.
Yeah, she's really fun. And she always has leaders and ender projects going on. So go check that out.
In fact, I think she just started her she always does in November, she does a little free giveaway, and it's a mystery, but she gives you a color palette, and I think that's going on right now as well.
That
so
really
for sure, go check
Good way to use your scraps. Good way to be efficient. So just kind of think a little bit about what you do in your sewing room and what's wasteful, but also what's not wasteful. What is something that you're doing that's really smart and efficient? And yeah, you guys tell me. Do you agree? The 17 inches. Tell me what you think about that, because it just, I don't know. I can't get it off my brain. I guess I'm hyperfixated.
I gotta have a penny for you.
Marilyn joined us today. Our friend Marilyn Rasmussen.
Good morning, Marilyn.
We're so knowledgeable and fun. Love you both. We love you too, Marilyn. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. So, okay. Well, I think she was our only comment, unless my stuff's not uploading. And we'll be here next week.
Next, same time, same place next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll be here.
So thanks everyone for joining us. And like I said at the beginning, if you can support the food bank or any other organization like that in town, please do so. Take good care of yourself. Be kind to one another, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.